Hi guys. Today, instead of bringing you my Friday Reads video, I thought I'd just go ahead and do my November TBR, which will pretty much cover what I'm going to be reading this weekend anyway. So as you can see in the title of this video, it says #ReadKidsLit, and I'll be joining Leslie over at Words of a Reader in her second annual Read Kids Literature for the month of November. So that will be all I'll be pretty much focused on, is reading kids literature. And I have quite a few books on my bookshelf that I have not gotten to in a while, so I thought I'd go ahead and start with some of those, and a few audiobooks as well. Currently, I've already finished a couple from my TBR because they're pretty quick reads, and that is book 3 of Amulet, The Cloud Searchers by Kazu Kibuishi, and also book 4, which is entitled The Last Council. I finished both of these already. Very enjoyable. I'm actually currently in the middle of volume 5, which is Prince of the Elves. I'm like page 60, so I'm moving right along so far, considering it's only, like the 6th of November. I'm also in the middle of A Mango-Shaped Space by Wendy Moss. This one I'm on page 125. And this is the thing about kids' literature, you can kind of fly right through it. But this is about a young girl who sees colors in numbers and words, not realizing until a little bit later in the novel that what she has is a sort of condition called it's very hard to pronounce for me, synesthesia. And I found this particular affliction very interesting, and I wanted to learn more about it, so having it in this novel format, I thought it would be really intriguing to read. So yeah, those are the two kind of that I'm currently reading. I've also already finished an audiobook, fortunately, The Milk by Neil Gaiman, read by the author. Very short, quick read, really enjoyable, about a father who goes out to get his children milk for their breakfast cereal and is kind of late coming back. He comes back with quite a crazy tale of the adventures he's been on since he's been gone. Really delightful, really fun. The current audiobook I'm listening to is The Books of Elsewhere, Volume 1, The Shadows. It's by Jacqueline West. I've seen this book on our shelves for quite some time and was always intrigued by it, and I thought I'd go ahead and finally pick it up when my library had it. And it's about a 11-year-old girl who moves into a Victorian mansion with her parents and discovers some strange things about the house, including some really weird antique paintings on the walls. And when she discovers a pair of old antique glasses that the former owner of the house owned, she realizes that when she's wearing them, she can actually go into the paintings. So lots of cool things happening. Kind of just started that this morning, so listened to about an hour of it so far. Some of the other books I have on my TBR. I do not anticipate getting through all of these, but we will see. I'll try. I've picked up Lemony Snicket's Who Could It Be at This Hour? This is the first book in, I don't know if it's the All the Wrong Questions series. And I really don't know much more about it. Just kind of intriguing. I guess I'm going to just kind of go in blind. Lemony Snicket's always entertaining. Of course, the author of A Series of Unfortunate Events, which I really enjoyed. As many as I've read, I never completed that series. But yeah, I'm looking forward to starting this one. I also have an advanced copy I've had for quite some time. This book actually came out September 2013, and it's How to Catch a Boggle by Catherine Jinks. And it's just described as, in the mean streets of Victorian London, orphans must do the most dangerous and unsavory jobs just to survive, which is why young Bertie considers herself lucky to be apprenticed to Alfred the Boggler, the man who traps and kills monsters for a living. It's a far better life than mudlarking for flotsam in the stinking Thames, or toshing things from the even stinkier sewers. Sure, Bertie's job is dangerous, since she is the bait for the monsters who'd love a tasty child for dinner, but she's fast and light on her feet, and she can sing like the bird she's named for, so no Boggle is ever going to catch her, or so Bertie thinks, until the orphans of London start to disappear. So that sounds kind of fun. There's just a cute little illustration to the beginning of the chapter headings, and hopefully I'll be able to get to that one. I also have another book that I picked up at a library sale or something quite some time ago called The Black Hope Enigma. This is by Teresa Flavin. It says, for centuries, Black Hope Tower has maintained an enigma. Rumors abound that skeletons have been known to mysteriously appear in the middle of the labyrinth found in the most famous of its rooms, the Mariner's Chamber. When 14-year-old Suni Forrest visits the tower and watches as her stepbrother Dean disappears seemingly into the painting itself, she goes in search of him and finds herself drawn into the heart of the Black Hope Enigma. Kind of funny. So she disappears into a painting as well. It's like the other book. Also have Wonder here by R.J. Palacio. I've heard a lot of really great things about this book. A lot of my fellow booktubers just speak very highly of this. about a young boy named Augie who's born with a facial deformity, and I guess it deals with the subject of bullying and things like that, but I've heard it's, like I said, really, really good things about the writing and everything in the story, so I'm looking forward to getting to that one. Another library sale or used book sale I picked up quite some time ago. This is called Dark Side by Tom Becker. I think it's supposed to be, it is book 1, so it was some series. This is Dark Side on this side and Light Side on this side, and it's kind of a cool cover because you can kind of remove that, and then there's like a image in the back. Let's give you a quick synopsis of it. Just says, dark alleys, dangerous tunnels, creatures of the night. There's no place like home. Jonathan Sterling's home has been attacked. His dad is in an asylum. He's running for his life, and there's nowhere to hide. Jonathan has stumbled upon London's greatest secret, Dark Side. Incredibly dangerous and unimaginably exciting, Dark Side is a place where vampires and werewolves walk the streets. It's a world of nightmares and deadly secrets, and Jonathan has to find his way out. So it sounds really, really good. And then, of course, I also have The Land of Stories, A Grim Morning by Chris Colfer. This is the 3rd book. I need to get caught up in the series because, of course, the 4th book is out already. Just a really, really great series. But these 2 kids that kind of find this book and end up entering into it and find themselves in sort of a fairy tale world. This is really, really great so far, and I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen to the kids next. So that was a little bit bigger of a book. And then finally I have a graphic novel called Zita, the Space Girl by Ben Hatke. I think she steps into something and is thrown across the universe or something. Book 1 is called Far From Home, so apparently she has to find her way back. It doesn't say too much on here. Just flung far across the universe from star to star, faced with monsters, magicians, and maybe new friends, an Earth girl named Zita must find a way home. And this is just, like I said, the 1st book in a series. I think there's at least 2 others that I've seen, but I'm not sure how many are in the entire series. And this will be another quick read, just like the Amulet books. So I should be able to get through quite a few of these, I hope. But we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm reading this weekend. And for the month of November, I will put a link to Leslie's channel at Words of a Reader down below. And I hope you guys will decide to join us. It's a fun kind of reliving your childhood, you might say. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.